So, as I'm sure you guys can relate, I was worried about going abroad because I was afraid I was not going to be able to finish my degrees. I was really worried that if I missed, say, fall, winter, spring quarter, I wasn't going to be on track for a lot of the course series. So I chose to go over the summer. When I was looking at programs, I didn't really know where I wanted to go, and honestly, I kind of chose Singapore on a whim because it had a bio-related program, but it was absolutely worth it and the best thing I've ever done in my life. So I studied at the National University of Singapore, and if you don't know about Singapore, it is a very, very small country. Actually, it's a city-state, technically. So very small, right next to Peninsular Malaysia in Southeast Asia. As far as the academic culture, it's a lot like UCSB, actually. The students at NUS, they're very, very passionate about everything they do, everything biology related, especially if you're interested in conservation. They're kind of work hard, play hard like UCSB. They take their academics really seriously, but they also love to go out and eat some really good food. So I'm sure you guys have heard about Singaporean food. It's, a mix of all sorts of different cultures. It's so cheap and so abundant in these hawker centers. You can get a full meal for the equivalent of $3, which is amazing. I took an 8-unit course in field research in biodiversity and a 4-unit course in Mandarin Chinese, but you also have the option of taking Bahasa Indonesian. There were 2 professors teaching my biodiversity course and 2 professors teaching my Chinese course. There were also TAs, I think the ratio was 1 to 3, so 1 TA for every 3 students. So I became really close with my TAs, really close with my professors, and the highlight of this whole experience was when we all took a week-long field trip to Malaysia. We went to Tiaman Island and did our own group research project. So it wasn't really intense solo research. It was, just a week focused in the field, most of us in the rainforest, some of us in the mangrove, some of us in the ocean intertidal zone. So if you're interested in biodiversity, I would highly recommend this program. So this is a photo that I took during my research. We did, it was bird related. It was hard to capture the birds when we were in the rainforest because obviously they move around a lot and the canopy is very thick, but this is a racket-tailed drongo. It was one of my favorite Southeast Asian birds. This is us hiking out of where we were doing our transects, and this is in Malaysia, by the way. We stayed at a resort down there on the beach, so it was beautiful, totally scenic, amazing, life-changing. This is in Singapore, just doing some sightseeing. This is the gardens by the bay. I went to Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia, on my own, and it was really fun.
Did you get to travel anywhere outside of the 2 countries that you spoke about?
Well, me going to Malaysia, to Kuala Lumpur, was something I did completely on my own, and all I had to do was check out with EAP through an online thing, and I went. It was on a weekend it was a long weekend actually because we had a holiday. If you're going to be gone for a longer time, I would say it's probably easier to do your own traveling, but obviously if you're doing a summer program and say it ends, like my program ended at the very end of July, I had time through August to do my own traveling. You do have to check out with EAP when you're going to do things like that, and obviously I couldn't use scholarship money to pay for me to go anywhere else.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.